Hello, Pisces. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Mary. I'm going to do a timeless love reading for the sun, moon, rising sign of Pisces. This is being filmed the night of the full moon, June 3rd. Full moon in Sagittarius, but you can watch this anytime it lands in your path. So, let's take a look here and find out what is waiting in the love lives of the Pisces guided here. Oracle of the 7 energy deck here. Let's take a look. So we have a merry motive, which I'm going to go to the book on here. We also have a higher view. And then we had a whole bunch jump out. So I'm going to put these back and ask for one more for Pisces. All right, there it is. Okay, let's take a look here, Pisces, at what's coming out for you. A merry motive, card 20. Knowing your own motives, understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates, the wisdom behind your intentions, okay? So it's kind of saying, if you're unsure about your motives, the results will be unclear. Dig deep to understand your why. If your true desire is to experience X, let go of your attachment to the form that X is supposed to come in. Make sure that your motive is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. So finding out what it is you want. I want a new love that I deserve. I want a love that treats me good to stay and be good to me forever, like I will be to them. Lose attachment to it happening or how it's going to turn out. Like, I want to meet them on this dating site, or I don't want to meet them online. I want to meet them here. I want them to be this certain way. Pisces, make sure you establish your why. Like, why do I want this in my life? Well, I want it to improve. I want something to enhance my joy. I want something to enhance the love and affection I have. I want something to balance my personality that'll go well with me. Just these are the reasons why you want something. Write those down. During a full moon is a good time to have that happen also. To write down what it is you wish for and read it to the moon, even in the next few days. And if you don't read this during a full moon energy, you can even write down intentions during the new moon, and then just surrender for the next 30 days of the cycle till the next full moon comes, and watch how it transitions things for you, Pisces. All right, so we have a higher view coming in, card 41. Sounds like somebody needs a new perspective on things, seeing things from a higher perspective. Conscious neutrality, letting go of judgments and assumptions. See, this is also like this one. Not worrying about how something is or any attachment to how you want it to unfold or who you want it to really necessarily be with, possibly, because Spirit might have a surprise for some of you Pisces out there, and just have good intent to have a wonderful love that's reciprocated and joyful on both parts, and you're good to one another. Put that intention out there. It's a good one, and the universe is going to help you to fulfill that. But when you let go of assumptions that something happens, has to be a certain way, or it's going to turn out this way, like, oh, I just know it's going to turn out this way because this is how it always goes for me, you don't, that's not a merry motive. You want to be joyful inside and understand that every single experience, Pisces, has a chance to be different from the last. Okay, not everybody has to do the same things to you or be the same way to you, or it has to end the same way. Everything has its own chance to be different. And it's 41, and I have personally come to adopt the 14 and 41 number as a sign of reconciliation. So some of you are trying to reconcile with somebody, get very neutral about it, and understand that everything had to unfold the way that it did, so that in the end you could have the happiness that you deserve, okay? Lose any attachment to any outcome and just sort of surrender as much as possible. That's where the magic happens. That's where things are created that you want, okay? So non-attachment and the ability to remain unbiased. So don't be judgmental, like, I'm not going to even meet this person because this is not my normal type and I don't even want this. Be open to something, just meeting somebody new and say, hey, this world is a big place, and you never know what I might find, what amazing characteristic I might find in somebody new that's magical that I didn't expect. because I kept my heart open to the possibilities that could be out there for me, rather than limiting myself with, I want this, this, and this, and that is it. That mentality limits you, and Spirit can't bless you so abundantly, Pisces. So 17, the storyteller. And I get the feeling this is kind of putting outward into the universe what you hope to have. Because there is a part of you, there are some things that, you know, that you do want to have and that you don't want to do without. This bracelet catches on this blouse every 2 seconds. I have to take it off. You know, and those things, you know, you understand there's certain things you don't really want to bend on, but you might be surprised if somebody isn't normally your type, what happens when you just go and try to appreciate them for who they are without like comparing them to a person from the past or who you hope they'd be, or maybe the person you were really missing right then and there. Just looking at them and observing and listening to their stories and getting to know them as a person separately from everything and everyone else. Because, you know, that's where the magic happens. Like, that's where you learn new things and new possibilities arrive. But let's see here. Storyteller, identity, positive self-definition, teaching others how to treat you through stories you tell about who you are. Let's see here. Did you know the story you tell others about who you are? You are a unique being with unique talents and a story unique to you and your experience. In fact, your destiny can be found in the way you weave together these threads of yourself into the world. If there's anything in your life you want to change, then it's time to adjust the story you tell about yourself. So people always break up with me. Everybody always leaves me in the end. I have, you know, I'm anxious and it pushes, or I push people away. These are stories that you're telling the others about yourself without even verbalizing it. It's the energy, the vibration that you put out. Okay, Pisces, you have to tell a new story about yourself. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of compassion. I am worthy of being treated good. I deserve a love who stays, who is consistent, who loves me wholeheartedly for me. Okay, start telling yourself. Your self-talk is very important right now, Pisces. So you want to be manifesting what it is you want, and you can't keep telling the story of the person who got burnt, who got cheated on, who got lied to, because you don't want that repeating. This is where your book begins, Pisces. The rest is still unwritten. I quote that from a Natasha Bedingfield song. You might want to go play it, okay? Because I feel like, Pisces, it's going to inspire you, okay? I'm going to write that down. I'm sorry, give me 1 minute, Pisces. The rest is still unwritten. And it kind of goes perfect with that storyteller card, okay? Tell your story the way you want it to be, the way you hope it'll be for you, and watch, when you believe that you deserve that, how Spirit will move mountains to bring it to you, Pisces. So let's see what Moonology has to say for Pisces. Believe in the impossible. Yes, Spirit really trying to boost the self-esteem, the good vibrations, the faith of the Pisces watching this video. Spirit's trying to boost your faith. You may have thought it's impossible for you to have anything good because your higher perspective has said, like, all these things have happened to me before. But when you shift that perspective and say, but now it's time for something new, and I'm going to write my story now. I was this. I was always entitled and deserving of these good things, and I'm going to have them now for my next round in love. Believe in the impossible, Pisces. It is going to be so much better. Work through your fears. I know you're scared, Pisces, okay? Spirit's really trying to help you kind of get through fears and anxiety energy, anxious energy, and fear energy. Trying to help you restore your faith and love, Pisces. Yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal. And we even have another card saying, look at the bigger picture, okay? We have look at the bigger picture and a higher view. Both of these cards asking you to see things for something else, to see how it all unfolded and why it might have happened. Everything has a reason for the path that it took. And right now, Pisces, you really have a time for healing coming in. Things may have been painful and hard. And Spirit's saying, Pisces, just clean up your vibration and tell a new story. The rest is still unwritten. You're the story writer of your own life. You create your story, okay? Choose it, claim it, affirm it, accept that you deserve it, and believe it, most of all. Believe it. Let's pull a few twin flame oracle cards. Yeah, right now, Pisces, you're really stuck. You feel really stuck and not moving. And that's okay, because that is going to end soon, okay? This believe in the impossible, and you're very close to achieving your goal. You're getting ready to become unstuck here very quickly. And the new story that you weave is about to just move right along for you onto the next pages of your journey. You are having some mirroring with the person you love. You're thinking of one another. You're feeling the same things. You're feeling a lot of the same fears and anxieties, possibly, and worry. Even if you haven't met them yet, they're in the same space as you. So you're not alone. But look at this, the birthing of something new for Pisces. All of these things that Spirit is suggesting here is going to help with the birthing of something new in love. And that, I feel, is going to lead to marriage, or a rekindled marriage, family, or putting a family back together, depending on what you're really hoping for, and compromise. So things you're going to have, I feel, a love that's going to be able to compromise well with one another. You're going to be able to mesh well with one another. You're going to be able to blend and create and become unstuck together, Pisces. You're coming out of this fear energy. See how it's upside down? Fear is going to be leaving, because you can trust that all is going to be well from here on out. Let's pull you a couple regular tarot. Yeah, look, you need to make a decision, okay, so you can become unstuck. This is the need to make a decision so you can move forward. You don't want to stay in the stuck energy for sure. You want to take this leap of faith into the new beginning, Pisces, because you've been feeling really left out in the cold and maybe hurt and wounded and lonely. But now it's the time for a fertile new beginning. This devil energy, Pisces, this devil energy is wrapping up. The end of a tough cycle here, wrapping up for Pisces. Toxic, codependent devil energy being left behind, okay? For something that makes you feel embraced and warm and not left out in the cold. A marriage, a family, a unit, something to really call your own. Something that you have needed very badly. You just have to shift your perspective and remember that you deserve it. Claim it, Pisces. We have Nightingale Spirit, Love is All Around, card 41. We have 2 card 41s here. Okay. And I don't know if I said this in your reading already, because you're the 4th one I'm doing right now in a row. But I have adopted 14 and 41, you can interchange them, as signs you're going to reconcile with somebody. Like it's getting really close. Or you're getting ready to meet that love that you've been wishing for, so you can have the marriage, have the family, even if it's just a family of 2 people, or 2 people and a pet. You know what I mean? Family doesn't have to be a bunch. It can just be 2 people. But love is all around, and I feel like it's saying it's moving in on you, Pisces. It's moving on in, okay? This has been a time to heal. Card, what is that? 55, a card of change for sure. It's been a time to heal, and now love is moving all around into your energy field, Pisces. It's being basically called in for you. I had a bunch of cards fall. There are like 10 of them down there, but I'm gonna end it on right now. These 3 here. Embrace the in-between, Pisces. It's a hard place to be, where you're waiting on something because, you know, what you had is gone and what's coming isn't here yet, and you're stuck in this middle spot that's hard, like the butterfly, like the caterpillar that's about to emerge from the chrysalis. Okay, so it's like, embrace this, because it's not going to last much longer, and stability is coming in. A time for a beginner mind with card 48 and Porcupine, saying, again, change your perspective, okay? Have that merry motive and intent. You're going to be using a beginner mind. You don't want to compare the new person coming in or the old person coming back to anything or anyone that was done in the past whatsoever. You're going to clean slate this, Pisces. That's going to be what's going to happen. And reminding you that as you do that, 52, the scarab beetle, magic works through you. Magic works through you, Pisces, and that means telling your story the way you want it to be, letting it unfold as you've written in the pages, this tapestry you've woven in your heart and soul of what you want, need, desire, and deserve. And Pisces, embrace that and claim it, because it is coming to you now. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. I hope you liked your reading. If you did and you want to learn how you can get one that's personalized for you, or how to connect with me on a personal level, just check the description box below on how to do that. Pisces, I'm sending you my love light, my heart light. I'm sending you my heart light.